Tonight, he plays for a swimming pool valued at $10,000. Tonight, on Australia's biggest bargain sale, we're offering a Calais and Marina valued at $40,332 for $515. All the prizes plus a cash jackpot of $94,000 for $700. Two of the incredible bargains on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the man with the money, Tony Barber.
Wow, Wednesday. Good evening. Thank you very much. Thank you, Peter, and good evening, everyone. Welcome to the show. It's Sale of the Century. It's Wednesday night, and this is Paul Stevens, our carryover champion, who did very well last evening to defeat the long-standing Denise. It was hard work, though, wasn't it, Paul?
It certainly was, Tony.
And had it not been for the $25, it would have been even harder work.
Very much so.
That put the pressure on.
Yes.
Tell us about your family, Paul.
Oh,
you must have twins. Have you?
I have, yes, twin girls.
Sarah?
Sarah and Emma, yes.
And Emma.
So 8.5.
Yeah. And
a son.
You want to visit countries that you've been to before?
Yes, I did a lot of travelling when I was younger, and I'd like to do it again and take the children.
So they can see them too, yeah.
Yes.
Where particularly, Paul?
Oh, I've travelled a lot in Africa and Europe. And
yeah.
I'd like to do it all again.
Oh, great. I'd like to go to Africa too. Yes. Here, ladies and gentlemen, Elise Platt, the lovely Elise, coming out now. Elise. Africa.
I think you're going to come out.
Sorry, no, I was getting carried away. I was thinking about Africa, but of course there are certain problems in that part of the world, but it's still an interesting place to be.
It'd be a lovely place to go.
Yeah. Where's your favourite place in the whole world?
Well, I haven't been to many places, but the places that I have been, I'd have to say Paris.
You like Paris?
I like Paris.
I love Paris in the springtime.
Yes, anytime, in fact.
Would you wish our news director in Melbourne, at GTV9 Melbourne, John Sorrell, a very happy birthday for last night?
Old enough. Happy birthday, John. Did you have a good night?
Hit the half-century.
Oh, congratulations.
It was quite a night, wasn't it? Yes. Happy birthday. Bring them.
Okay, our first contestant tonight is a badminton playing school teacher from Western Australia.
Yeah.
And an antique collecting waiter from Queensland. Please welcome Marilyn Benthien. I think that's right. And Nick Neal.
G'day, Nick.
G'day.
Nick Neal. Nick's a member of the Brisbane Light Opera Company.
Oh, wonderful.
Are you a baritone, Nick, or a...
Bass.
A bass?
Bass.
Like
Yes.
Dick?
Yeah, Dick was a
In
bass.
England, yeah.
Yeah. Nick, what are you doing at the moment? Are you in production?
Well, they're going to do the Kiss Me Kate in the Suncorp Theatre in July.
Yep. Will you be in that?
Hopefully, if I can get a job where it'll allow me the time off to go to rehearsals.
The latitude.
Sorry?
The latitude to do
yes,
both. Yes. That's good. Nick, I hope you're singing well by the time the show's finished.
Oh, I should be.
Yes, you should.
Of course.
I won tonight. You'll be singing. Marilyn, how are you?
Very well, thanks, Tony.
That's good. And you Marilyn's ambition is to wake up tomorrow morning.
I don't have any great long-term ambitions, but if I wake up tomorrow morning, I'm happy.
You're happy. Another day, another dollar. Terrific. $20 each.
It's a nice ambition.
Yeah, it
Good
is,
luck.
isn't it? Yeah, it's all
you
go.
later.
See ya. Ready to play. Nick's on the job, Marilyn and Paul. Traditionally, what country's people wear wide-sleeved robes called kimonos? Paul.
Japan.
Japan is right. What, starting with A, is chronic inflammation of the joints? Marilyn.
Arthritis.
Arthritis is correct. What do Australians understand by the American word sidewalk? Marilyn.
Footpath.
Footpath, yes. With which kind of entertainment do we associate Federico Fellini? Marilyn.
Movies.
Yes, Marilyn's quick. The chinchilla is valuable for which luxury, Marilyn?
Fur.
For its fur, right. Which Australian company is literally indicated by the initials BH? Paul.
Broken Hill Proprietary.
That's correct. Broken Hill Proprietary. $30, but Marilyn's had the best of it, leading by 10. Marilyn, you got $40, and you can afford a new toolkit. It's beautiful, isn't it, Butch?
Butch. Marilyn, if it's, no matter how large or small the job, if it's worth doing well. And you couldn't do it any better than with this 100-piece mechanics toolkit. It contains precision-engineered chrome steel spanners, sockets and accessories, all unconditionally guaranteed for life. Normally $649 tonight, only $6 from Eastern Tool Company and Sail Century. That frogs into theory.
Oh, yes, I know. Spanners, hammers, lovely set of pliers.
Do you ever use this sort of stuff?
Oh, never.
I didn't think so.
No, not me. I'm sort of mechanically, technically dyslexic. I'm not very good at that.
We've heard stories about it.
Marilyn, I'm sure you're not. Is there someone at your house who could use this?
I hate it when my husband gets near tools.
I'm sorry?
I hate it when my husband gets near tools.
Yes. Perhaps he's got the wrong tools. If he had these tools, you'd love it when he got near them. Because you would have bought them for the astonishingly low price of $4, and you'd be able to give your husband the $200 cash.
Oh,
and you will, yes. Excellent. Isn't that good? Off they go. OK. In which country of the British Isles is the city of Leeds? Marilyn.
England.
England. You've known every answer, haven't you, Nick? I can tell.
Yeah.
You've known, and
yes.
Just a little behind.
Yep.
What's starting with F is to abstain from food? Marilyn.
Fast.
You are. Extremely. What kind of friendly cartoon character was Casper? Marilyn.
A ghost.
Casper, the friendly ghost, the friendly ghost. Which sporting pastime was once described as a worm at one end of a stick and a fool at the other? Paul.
Golf?
Could be. No, this is fishing.
Golf.
Not golf, fishing.
I'd
like to apologise to all the golfers watching tonight. Who are we? Surname, please. Who are we? We are an American family all born in the second half of the 19th century. Our youngest was a matinee idol, achieving his greatest fame as a Shakespearean. Marilyn.
Fairbanks.
No. Actor, and from Paul.
Barrymore's.
Barrymore's is right, Paul. Barrymore's is correct. First pick of the board to you. Well done. Trailing by 26 with a chance to make up a little ground and pick from the board as follows.
Daniel J. Travanti.
Of Hill Street Blues.
And Peacock.
Annie Peacock reads Does the Weather in Melbourne. Hello, Annie.
Peter O'Brien.
Peter O'Brien is the new part of the Flying Doctor's doing a great job. Terrific.
Koala.
Part of Australia's wildlife. I don't care what Mr. Brown says. Lovely.
Lynn Wilson.
She's a data entry operator from...
Somewhere.
She comes from England. Big hand for Lynn.
Sybil Shepherd.
Sybil Shepherd's in Moonlighting.
John Riddell.
John Riddell is a weekend newsreader in Adelaide.
The Bangles.
The Bangles, great all-girl group. Latest album, A Different Light.
And Don Seacombe.
Don Seckham, Channel 9 Brisbane documentary presenter. Let me clear it up about Lynn Wilson. She's a data entry computer operator. She's from Tulla in Victoria. Good on you, Lynn. Thank you very much for sending us your photo. You'll be getting a game and a stick pin. Who would you like, Paul?
I'll have Anne Peacock, please.
Annie?
Congratulations, Paul. You've won a telescope with interchangeable eyepieces and powerful magnification to close in on the action. Valued at $700 from Tasco.
What a nice present. And you're a bit disposed that way, aren't you, Paul?
Well, no, but I'm certainly very pleased to get that.
No, but it says here you're into science fiction.
Oh, yes, very much so.
Well, this is the real thing. I mean, you know, you'll see the beings out there. We'll be back after this break to see if there's any beings in here.
The Nissan Skyline wagon has a remote tailgate.
Ready to go. 2 to go. Round 2 coming up. Nick 20, Marilyn. Braining them at the moment, Marilyn. $51 leads the way and Paul on 25. What is the two-word name of the amusement area in the southern part of Brooklyn, New York City? Paul.
Coney Island.
Coney Island is correct. Which of our senses is affected by Meniere's, Marilyn?
The ears.
No, you see...
Hearing.
Yes,
Yeah.
but the ears is not a sense. The ears is just an organ of sense. Hearing is the answer. In which war did a president deliver the Gettysburg Address? Marilyn.
The American Civil War.
American Civil War is right, got the money back very quickly. What are you trying to induce if you plant seeds of silver iodide in the clouds? Marilyn.
Rain.
You're trying to make rain. Precipitation. Correct. The Rainmakers. $56 leads the way by 26, Marilyn. 56 to spend. And we've got a little vehicle for you. And it's a beauty, isn't it? Hey, Alisa.
Yes, sir. Antonio. Marilyn, if you like getting away from it every now and then, well, here's a great way to get there. This motor scooter is the latest model from Italy. It's very easy to ride and it's extremely economical to run. Normally $2,247. She's laughing. Tonight, only $9. The Vespa from Caesar's Motor Services and Sale of the Century. Can you see yourself on that?
Amore, scusami, it isn't the line that you
Yiddish,
have it
Mama?
in. No, not the Yiddish, Mama. Italian, Mama.
Oh.
Piaggio, Vespa,
wrong
Italiano.
one.
Sì. Parlo italiano, Marilyn. Sì. No.
No?
Denari d'onore. Spaghetti bolognese. What's the matter you? You want to pay for this $6? It's yours. Drive out of the studio. Be careful. Going, and?
No, thanks, Joe. My son's going to kill me, but no.
Oh, that's a very sad. Because now he's also missed out on a 9-carat gold and diamond pendant from Gemex Jewellery valued at $4,560. I'm sorry, $456.
Oh.
$456. But it would have been nice. Never mind. In which of the pure sciences would you learn the law of gravitation? Paul?
Mathematics.
Physics. Gravitation, physics. What special title starting with R is given to a person who rules a kingdom? Paul?
The roller.
In place of another?
Rain.
A regent. Coming too early, pay the penalty, no worries. In London, what kind of shop is Foyle's in Charing Cross? Paul?
A bookshop.
It's a bookshop, you're right. Which 1963 film had the subtitle, Or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb? Marilyn?
Peter Sellers.
Dr. Strangelove, who, of course, was Peter Sellers, and that's the way it goes. Dr. Strangelove. Who commanded the English fleet at the Battle of the Niles? Paul?
Nelson.
Lord Nelson, 1798, the gap closes. All right. Nick, it's been very quiet for you this one. You got more time, maybe you can catch up. I was born in Germany in 1879 and died in 1955. Moving with my family first to Italy and then to Switzerland, I became a Swiss citizen. I was a specialist examiner in the patent office in Bern when a special professorship was created for me at the University of Zurich. My genius was first recognised in 1905 when I published 3 important papers on theoretical physics, one of Paul.
Einstein.
Albert Einstein. Yes. Paul Stevens battling to remain champion and with a pick of the board. Who would you like, Paul?
Daniel J. Travanti.
Daniel J. Travanti. Coming up. Oh, he's lucky with the money. Last night it was the 25. Tonight it's the 15. It's brought you within $6 of the lead and made a good, very good game of it. We'll be back with the answer to this question in just a moment. Daphne du Maurier, author of Rebecca, was born on this day, 1907. What was the name of the mansion featured in Rebecca? What was the name of that?
Come off on stripping. One of those.
A lot of people having fun in the audience. We've got Rochester College, we've got St Anne's from Warrnambool, of course, and also one other... Oh, from Ararat. The kids from Ararat are with us tonight as well. Did you say Mandalay? Sister Mary did. I think it was Sister Mary. Yes. Mandalay. And Joe Louis was born on this day, 1914. OK, players, let's hit it. What Russian name is given to a dish of strips of beef? Marilyn?
Stroganoff.
Cooked in a sauce. Stroganoff is correct. All right. Which former European monarch was married to Prince Bernhard of the Netherlands in 1937? Paul?
Queen Wilhelmina.
Queen Juliana of the Netherlands. Juliana. In the human body, which bluish-white rubbery tissue starting with C, Marilyn?
Cartilage.
Is commonly called gristle. Cartilage is right. When a 3-letter prefix is added, what is the one-word antonym of approval? Marilyn?
Disapproval.
Disapproval's right. You are terrific, and it's good because you're $26 ahead, but that's what it'll cost you to try and find $8,000 in the cash box. 8 grand. I know it's hard and you've worked so hard for it, but, I mean, you could get it back pretty easily, couldn't you? And it is $8,000.
I'm not a great gambler.
You're not a great gambler?
No, and my luck's rotten usually.
All
I
right.
can't.
Do you want to give it a flick? Give it the
No.
miss.
Yes, thanks.
Have a hype. Just pretend now. You've got to really, truly do the same number you would have done.
I would have done 2.
You would have done 2.
And
you would have
look
got...
what would have happened.
Marilyn, isn't that? But don't worry. Put it behind you. It's only $8,000. I mean, goodness. It's only a couple of pairs of pantyhose anyway, isn't it, really? Right. On which Australian river is the town of Berry in South Australia? Paul?
I've got a clue.
The berries on the Murray. What do we call a small house or shelter for doves or pigeons? Marilyn.
Coat.
A coat is correct, yes, or a loft. In which field of study did Englishman Howard Carter become famous, Paul?
Archaeology.
Archaeology is right. It's Marilyn in the middle who's done all the damage, though. Nick, still a chance, Nick. Get this money, $25, you'd get a new lease of life. What is my name? I am a country in the Americas with a population of just over 3 million. The great majority of them are descendants of Indians and Spaniards, and Spanish is my official language. Cotton is my leading source of income, but I also produce bananas and beans and coffee, as well as clothing and textiles and processed foods. Extending from the Pacific to the Caribbean, in area, I am the largest country in Central America. My ruling Somoza family was overthrown in 1979. Marilyn.
Mexico?
No, 79, when the Sandinista were established in Managua, my capital city. My name begins with N. Paul.
Nicaragua.
Yes, I didn't think it'd take that long. Nicaragua is right. Paul, you are in desperate trouble here. You're in more trouble than Speed Gordon, but if you got the $25, you'd be right back in.
Peter O'Brien, please.
Peter O'Brien? Well, you got the $10. That's a bit better. Other money?
The wild card was with Sybil Shepherd, and the home viewer, Lynn Wilson, had the $25.
Excellent. So, that leaves a gap of $21 twixt first and second, and we'll be back in Fast Money to see if Paul can make an impression after the break. Here we go. And it's all in front of you, Nick. That is... Everything's to be done. You've got 20, that's all. Marilyn, 71, leading the match. Paul, 50, and the Fast Money coming up. 60 seconds on the clock, please. Had a big turnover in champions, and we'll see if we've got another one. Your time starts now. In which city were the 1984 Summer Olympics held? Nick.
Los Angeles.
Correct. James Fenimore Cooper wrote The Last of the... Marilyn.
Mohicans.
Correct. In which religion is the month of Ramadan important, Paul?
Mohammedan or Muslim.
Yes. In what country did Delftware originate? Marilyn.
Holland.
Yes. How many hooks or needles does a person use in crochet work? Marilyn.
1.
Yes. In Roman mythology, who was the twin brother of Romulus? Marilyn.
Remus.
Yes. What farm animal has a breed called Tamworth? Paul.
Pigs.
Yeah. In which of the arts is Leonard Bernstein famous? Marilyn.
Music.
Correct. A fathometer measures the depth of... Paul.
Water.
Correct. What nationality is champion runner Steve Ovett? Marilyn.
British.
Yes. What peace prize was Henry Kissinger awarded? Marilyn.
Nobel Prize.
Correct. What literally does UFO stand for? Marilyn.
Unidentified flying object.
Correct. Who was director of the FBI for 48 years? Paul.
Hoover.
Correct. With what country do we associate the game Mahjong? Marilyn.
China.
Correct. What starting with T is another word for fatigued? Marilyn.
Tiredness.
Correct. What nationality was composer Hector Berlioz? Paul.
French.
Yep, but it's all Marilyn. 121. That's a good score. Great score. Marilyn Benthien from Willerton. We haven't had a West Australian champion for a while. Great. How do you feel, Marilyn?
Oh, relieved, Tony.
You've done great. You've done very well. Well played. Nick and Paul, sorry. She was in a massacring mood tonight, and that's what happened. Elisa, you got something for Nick and Paul?
Well, I'd just like to
Kind word, perhaps?
wish Nick all the best for Kiss Me Kate. Hope you get a part in that. Hope you do a little bit better than what you did tonight. But thanks. Did you enjoy it?
Thank you.
That's the main thing. And Paul, you're taking home prizes to the total of $1,757. Nice to have you on the show. Thank you.
All the best, guys.
Bye.
Thank you both for being with us. And, of course, we've got these as well for you.
Paul and Nick both received the electronic Sale of the Century game from Crown & Andrews, plus our diamond set stick pin from Bruce & Walsh Jewelers and Sale of the Century.
Well, that was great. You ready for this?
Yes.
Let's go shopping. Now, you've won a great prize, but we're not going to show you that till the end, right? What we're going to show you is what you will win if you come back tomorrow night. And here it is.
Marilyn, for a refreshing change, why not take a dip in this swimming pool? This strengthened fiberglass pool is guaranteed for 10 years. It's Australian-made and includes a salt water unit as well as installation. Normally $10,000 tonight, only $155 from International Pools.
And saltwater pools are so carefree. Did you know
And
that?
they're nice to swim in, much
Yes.
nicer.
Oh, they're lovely, and they're better for your body.
You should know.
Here's somewhere nice to have your body.
Marilyn, record those special family events with this lightweight video camera, accessories, and a 68-centimetre monitor television. A compact disc player and advanced sound system complete this exciting audio-visual package. Normally $15,255, tonight $240 from Sony Australia and Sale of the Century.
All those lovely entertaining devices. Terrific, terrific, terrific. What else we got? Got a couple of watches here.
Timeless accessories of distinction. These ladies and gents bracelet watches were crafted in Switzerland from 18-karat gold. Normally $21,100, tonight $330 from Baum and Mercier.
Two beautiful watches, also a magnificent trip but we won't be seeing that because we're going to see these.
Presenting a motoring combination in a class of its own. The elegant Calais is sheer luxury, from its computerized engine management system to its ergonomically designed interior, while the sporty Barina gives you more run for your money with outstanding comfort, superb handling and a performance that will delight. The VL Calais and ML Barina are on the road at $40,332. Tonight, $515 from Holden, Australia's driving future.
Yes, Marilyn's got a lovely gold nugget round her neck. The cars and the prize is worth $122,000. And the cash jackpot is up here.
Tonight's Sale of the Century cash jackpot totals $94,000.
Okay. The grand total is $216,534. Now, we're going to show you what you have won.
Marilyn dining becomes a real celebration. Superbly crafted in solid Tasmanian blackwood, this magnificent suite comes from a company with over 60 years' experience in craftsmanship and design. Normally $5,314, tonight $75 from Piper's Trueline.
Lovely, that. Very nice dining suite. And if you like, Marilyn, I mean, you can have it and just leave. And that's what I've said to a lot of other people this week, isn't it? And they didn't. But you could be the one to break the...
It's beautiful, Tony, but I'd like to come back.
Good on. Okay. And have a go for the village.
I think she should come back, because I have a feeling you're going to do really well.
Oh, look, what do they call those?
They're, honey crackles.
Honey crackles, I love them. Oh, excuse me. We'll be back tomorrow night, everyone. Keep smiling, and bye for now.
Good night. Bye-bye. Go.
This is a Grundy television production for the 9 Network. Peter Smith speaking. $121, and tonight plays for a swimming pool valued at $10,000. Tonight on Australia's biggest bargain sale, we're offering a Calais and Barina valued at $40,332 for $515. All the prizes plus a cash jackpot of $96,000 for $700. Two of the incredible bargains on Sale of the Century. And now here's the star of the show, Tony Barber.
Say good day from WA. Thank you, Peter. And good evening all. Welcome to the show. We've got a West Australian champ on at the moment, and there she is, Marilyn Benthien from Willetton. A school teacher, Marilyn.
That's right, Tony.
Look what I'm wearing on your behalf. Little badge says, G'day from WA. Say g'day.
G'day.
That's it, yes. Marilyn, where do you teach?
Riverton Primary School, Tony.
What do you teach?
I teach Year 5.
Oh, year 5, but all subjects?
Yes, that's right.
Arithmetic and...
The whole lot.
Things, yes. Do you like that?
I love it. Yes, they're a lovely bunch of kids.
And you can practice at home too with your other... Well, they're all a bit older than that, aren't they, than the Year 5s?
Yes, they're all...
Did they go to the same school, or did they go to that school?
One of them does now. Oh, actually, they did, but
Yeah.
2 are at high school and one's still at the primary school with me.
Right. Well, I reckon your pupils will be pretty proud of you. You had a great start last night, and it's all in front of you. Ladies and gentlemen, to introduce Marilyn's opponents, would you please welcome Sparky?
The way you said that, it's like as if I was going to come flying down with the wings on me.
Well, that's... we're going to do that one night, actually.
We are?
Yeah, we're getting all the equipment, and you're going to be flown in on a big wire.
Wow.
Actually, but that, see, Sparky doesn't suit you the way you're dressed tonight. Tonight you're more elegant, you're more Mrs. McSporran tonight.
Oh, am I?
Mrs. Mack. Yes, Mrs. Mack. Who's playing the game, Mrs. Mack?
Well, tonight we have a tennis-playing business services consultant from Victoria.
Yeah.
And a student and part-time translator, also from Victoria.
Oh.
Please welcome David Cook and Sylvia Goldweiser.
Goldweiser. Sylvia. Hi, Sylvia.
Do you pronounce the W with a V?
Pardon?
Is it pronounced Goldweiser?
Goldwasser.
Yes.
Goldwasser.
That's right.
What language do you interpret, Sylvia?
Italian and French, Tony.
Italian and French. Where?
For an agency, which I shouldn't name, probably.
Why? Might get them a bit of extra business.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's great.
Cosmopolitan School of Languages.
Metropolitan School of Languages. You needed a translator at any time to the Metropolitan School of Languages. I had a French... there was a song on a... what's that French singer's? Jacques Brel or... no, the little fella, you know, with the... maybe the Charles Aznavour album. And I wanted the song translated.
Oh, well,
See,
if you need anyone at Grundy's, Tony, I'm available and I'm in the phone book.
Great. Good to know, Sylvia. Bonne chance.
Merci.
Plaisir. David, how are you?
I'm well, thank you, Tony.
That's good. You consult people in business?
Yeah, I'm a corporate consultant at a chartered accounting firm, Tony.
So if people's businesses are sick, you come in and fix them?
Oh, well, if they're sick, maybe we make them well. Yes, occasionally we go through a lot of exercises, we list them.
And then other times they buy them and take them over and make them well. Good luck, David. All the best. Nice to have you here. Say good day.
Oh, good day from WA, yes. See you all soon.
$20 each. There she goes. Off comes the red seal, and we're in business. The American singer famous for such hits as Marilyn and Johnny Be Good. David.
Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry, correct, Chuck Berry. The Revised Standard New English and Good News. Marilyn.
Versions of the Bible.
All versions of the Bible, correct. What starting with M do we call all animals whose young feed on, Marilyn?
Mammals.
Mother's milk, correct. Because of the wickedness of their people, what two biblical cities would... Sylvia.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Sodom and Gomorrah, correct. Which one-word term describes compulsory enrolment for service in a country's, Marilyn?
Conscription.
Armed forces, conscription's right. Which marine creature of 3 letters has a variety called, Marilyn?
Ray.
Conger. The conger eel. There's the bell. Doesn't matter, Marilyn, you're still in front. $30 leads by 5. $30 to spend. We've got some lovely games and real family prize here with Auntie Elise.
Yes. Marilyn, any parent that's had to entertain kids on long, wet, gloomy weekends would recognise how valuable this toy package is. This selection includes construction sets and model kits as well as a storybook and tape assortment, and they were designed for education as well as being good fun. Normally $632, tonight only $6 from Fisher-Price Toys and Sale of the Century.
I was just thinking,
Yes?
What wonderful little incentive prizes for the kids in your class at school. You could say, you know, whoever's best at spelling will get the such and such, and whoever... Wouldn't that be nice?
Would be lovely, Tony, but I think they might be a little bit young.
What, for these prizes?
No, the prizes might be young.
Oh, no. They're quite, look, ages 5 and up.
How old is your...
I love this one, tape recorder, magnetophone, and this one is great. I mean, God, your husband would want to play with that. Too young. All right, $4. $4 once, twice, 3 times, going, no sale. Which American Civil War general was nicknamed Stonewall? Marilyn.
Jackson.
Samuel Jackson's correct. What name was given to 1/4 of a penny? Marilyn.
Farthing.
A farthing is right. Which word means both quiet and restful in tone and to administer a sedative? Sylvia.
Tranquilise.
Sedate. To sedate someone. Which animals chase a hare in the sport of Marilyn?
Greyhounds.
Yeah, greyhound racing, coursing. All right, Marilyn doing it well. David and Sylvia, chance to catch up. Who am I? I'm the main character in an opera, played by a baritone. I'm a court jester who plots the murder of a duke for having seduced my daughter, Sylvia.
The Marriage of Figaro.
No, Gilda. Marilyn.
Rigoletto.
Yes, Rigoletto is right, Rigoletto. I am Rigoletto. Well done, Marilyn. You get a pick of the board, and these are the faces.
Don Seckham.
From Channel 9, documentary presenter, Brisbane.
Sybil Shepherd.
Of Moonlighting.
Liam Bartlett.
The best and most popular newsreader in WA.
The Bengals.
Latest album, A Different Light.
Annie Spilsbury.
From Ascot, Queensland, our viewer of the night is Annie Salisbury, a tennis-playing manageress. Isn't that lovely?
Anne Peacock.
Anne Peacock does the weather in Melbourne.
Daniel J. Travanti.
He's in Hill Street Blues, he's terrific.
Daryl Eastlake.
Wide World of Sports.
And Peter O'Brien.
The Flying Doctors. Who would you like?
I'll have to be parochial and go for Liam Bartlett, please.
Liam Bartlett. He's a good fella. $10. You'll be able to say thank you when you get home. That helps a lot. You've gone to 55. David and Sylvia are in Queer Street at the moment, but there's a long way to go. Don't worry about it. You can always catch up, and we'll be back to see if they can after this break. Coming up on this Thursday night, Sylvia, you are $20. I was just talking to your mum.
Were you?
Yeah, she's got records from before I can hardly remember of mine. Isn't that lovely? Have you ever heard them?
They're wonderful, Tony.
That's great. Go to $40 straight away. David, you're 25, a little...
You're very...
Yeah, well, Marilyn's had that easy money, so that's why she's doing at the moment. What nationality was Agatha Christie's detective, Marilyn?
French.
Hercule Poirot? No, he was Belgian. Yes, I would have said French. The Franco-German composer who wrote 90 operettas between 1855 and 18... Sylvia.
Offenbach.
Offenbach, Jacques Offenbach, correct. What literally does the YMCA stand for, Marilyn?
Young Men's Christian Association.
That is exactly right. At the 1984 Olympics, which country won most of the gold medals? David.
The United States.
In the men's swimming and diving, correct, again. It's still you, Marilyn, though. You've got the good lead here. 55 leads by 25, 55 to spend, and we've got a wonderful prize for you. Don't know what it is, but...
America has Big Rock and Little Rock. Even Gibraltar has a rock. But they're nothing compared to Ayers Rock. And Marilyn, you'll be able to flip up there for a weekend for two. You'll enjoy luxurious accommodation, all meals including a champagne dinner, a cocktail party at Ayers Rock, a day tour to the Olgas, and airfares are included. Normally $2,316 tonight, only $9 from the Four Seasons, Ayers Rock, Ansett Airlines. Sail of the Century, we're on top of Ayers Rock.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Yes.
Yes.
It's warm, isn't it?
It is warm.
Oh, I've got to take my coat off.
Yeah.
Listen, you know what they call this this rock in real Aboriginal language?
Ayers Rock?
No, no, no.
What?
You know what it's called?
Tell me.
Uluru. Uluru means Ayers Rock.
Oh.
No, wait on. Uluru means a place of high, dense substance. Uluru. Is that right, Marilyn?
I've got no idea, Tony.
Yes. It's a good place to go. Would you like to go there? Have you ever been there?
No, I haven't.
Well, I will only charge you $7 to go there. And I'll give you $200 to spend at the...
Is there a casino there?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
No, that's at Alice, at the Alice.
That's not far away.
It's not far away. Sold.
She likes casinos.
That's teamwork, kid. All right. The rivers and streams of which country of the British Isles are considered the best for catching, David?
Scotland.
Salmon, Scotland, right. Who was the first actor to be made a baron in English history, David?
Laurence Olivier.
Correct. Here comes the challenge. Which delicious fruit, much grown in Australia, has the highest calorific value of all? Marilyn.
Banana.
Fruits? No, it's the avocado. It's because you hear about people doing it, having diets and things with avocados, but it's got the highest calories. The distance from... Hello, Sylvia.
Sorry, Tony.
That's all right. No worries. We'll start again. The distance from the tip of King Henry I's nose to the top of his outstretched thumb gave us the first official measure of which imperial, Marilyn?
Yard.
The yard. That's right. Yes. Just think if he'd had a short little... No, well... Which country, starting with A, did Germany annex, Sylvia?
Austria.
In 1938, Austria's right, scoring well, everyone now. What is my name for a pick of the board? I'm a large body of water. In me are the Andaman and the Nicobar Islands, and the Magui Archipelago lies on the eastern part of me. Many rivers flow into me, including the Brahmaputra, the Irrawaddy and the Ganges. David.
The Indian Ocean.
No, I include important seaports such as Calcutta, Madras and Rangoon, my coastline, Marilyn.
Bay of Bengal.
Bay of Bengal is correct. Bay of Bengal. OK, champ, you are being pressured. Whose face would you like now?
Daniel J. Travanti.
Daniel Travanti is coming.
It's a nice prize. You won a shuffleboard set, including discs and skittles. A great game for all the family, valued at $1,140 from MP Shuffleboards.
Good fun. Slide them along. Great fun for the family. All right, we're taking a little break. In the break, you can argue over this one at home. The late Eric Morecambe was born on this day in 1926. What is the full name of his comedy partner? Remember that one? We'll be back to tell you. And I know what it's 3, and just a reminder, just in case you haven't glanced this way, if you happen to be in front of the right time, $9 grand, $9,000 in the cash box. So it's a very important round. For people at home, it was Ernie, little Ernie, Ernie Wise. And Thomas Gainsborough was born on this day in 1727. You're having a birthday today? Many happy returns. Hope you have a good one. What was the nickname of John Holliday, gambler and sometimes Marilyn?
Doc.
Doc, yes, dentist of the Wild West. From which direction do the roaring 40s winds blow, Marilyn?
From the east.
Yeah, right the first time. From the west.
West.
The westerlies, yes. In which novel of Jane Austen's do Mr. and Mrs. Bennet appear, Marilyn?
Pride and Prejudice.
Pride and Prejudice is right. The main thoroughfare of which Scottish city is called Princess Street? Sylvia.
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh, what a wonderful street and a castle overlooking things and so forth. Marilyn, you're 13 ahead, not a lot to ask. $13 will get you, your lead will get you a pick of the cash box, $9,000. $9,000. 3-1 for $13, Marilyn. It's...
No.
Yeah,
no,
go on. What do you reckon, everybody? Yes or no? Have a go,
Oh,
Joe.
that's not
Come
fair.
and have a go.
No, look, I was so terrible last night that I'll probably do the same sort of thing, so...
So
no.
you're going to let it go?
Yeah, let it go.
All right, have a hypothetical and good luck.
1.
1. You want to go for number 1, hypothetically?
It wasn't in number 1, in
Wasn't
fact.
number
It was
1.
in number 3.
Thank God you didn't have a pick of the
So
board.
you're lucky.
You saved your money. Big show tomorrow night of $10,000 in the cash box. In Greek mythology, which king of Thebes unknowingly killed his Marilyn?
Oedipus.
Father and married his mother, correct, Oedipus. What starting with I are identifying emblems worn on uniforms? David.
Insignia.
Insignia is correct. Of which Scandinavian country did Carl XVI Gustaf, Sylvia,
Sweden.
become the king of? 1973, right. All right, last pick for the easy money. Who am I? I was born on New Year's Day, 1909, and in America, and of prosperous parents. When my father died in 1929, I left university to work in the family business, becoming its president in 1937. During World War II, I served as an Army Air Force pilot overseas, and after the war became a Major General in the Air Force Reserve. But it was in politics I made my name as a senator for Arizona, and I was the Republican candidate for the presidency in David.
Barry Goldwater.
64, Barry Goldwater, yes. Barry Goldwater. He got an enormous hiding, didn't he?
Terrible thrashing.
Ooh, terrible thrashing. I think one of his campaigns, he was going to bomb Russia or something simple like that, yes. Who would you like?
Sybil Shepherd.
Sybil.
It's a nice prize, David. You won a selection of children's clothes, superbly styled from colourful materials and featuring attractive designs. Valued at $600 from Just It.
It's a single man. Bad luck. No luck with the money. Where was the money, Sparks?
The wild card was with Daryl Eastlake. The other money was with the home viewer, Annie Spilsbury, and the Bengals had the $25.
Spread around a little bit. Western Australia. Marilyn's got a big opportunity here to stop the rot. We've had a whole succession of champions succeeding to champion, but Marilyn may just stick around for a while here. David and Sylvia are both in a position to challenge. And we'll be back to see if they can after this break. Fast money, round 4. Sylvia, 40, well within range for fast money. That's well within range. David, likewise 45, and Marilyn, you're on 58. 60 seconds on the clock, please. Looking for that relatively rare species in recent nights, the 2-night champion. Your time starts now. Mornay is usually a sauce flavoured with... David.
Cheese.
Correct. Which US state is nicknamed the Empire State? Marilyn.
New York.
Correct. What is the basic diet of a carnivore? David.
Meat.
Yes. Who was proclaimed the British monarch 1952? Marilyn.
Oh, I've forgotten.
Elizabeth II, what do we call a medical examination of a body after death? Marilyn.
Autopsy.
Correct. What national porcelain is Blanc Machine? Marilyn.
French.
Chinese. In which South American country is Lake Titicaca? David.
Chile.
Bolivia. What happened to Martin Luther King on the 4th of April 19... Marilyn.
He was assassinated.
Correct. What is Spain's largest city? Marilyn.
Madrid.
Correct. Australia's Governor-General from 69 to 74 was Sir Paul. Marilyn. Correct. What four-letter tree bears betel nuts? Marilyn.
Palm.
Correct. In which war was the Battle of the Ardennes Bulge? David.
The Second World War.
Correct. What starting with HR? Rosemary marjoram? Sylvia.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
All herds. Which saint do we associate with Lourdes in France? Marilyn.
Bernadette.
Correct. In Greek mythology, how many goddesses? It's all over, folks. Marilyn went bang for the doctor and won quite comfortably with $83. Congratulations, Marilyn.
Thank you,
You've
Tony.
done it. Big breakthrough here. Two-night champion. David and Sylvia, thank you both for being here.
Tony.
Our very best wishes, and Elise's as well.
Have you enjoyed it, Sylvia?
Very much.
Oh, that's good. Thank you for playing, and I'll see you again one day. David, you're taking home prizes to a total of $600, and thank you also. Bye-bye.
All right, Sylvia and David also received these presents from Pete.
Sylvia and David both received the push-button Sale of the Century game from Crown & Andrews, plus our diamond set stick pin from Bruce & Walsh Jewellers and Sale of the Century.
Congratulations. A little bit shaky at the start of the fast money, but it soon settled down, didn't it?
Yes, yes.
Great. Let's go shopping. This way, Mel. Feeling better all the time, isn't it?
Oh, much better.
You've got this game sewn up. No problems. You have won the swimming pool. But we're not going to show you that right now. First of all, we're going to show you this.
Marilyn, make your family movie stars with this lightweight video camera, accessories, and 68-centimetre monitor television. A compact disc player and advanced sound system complete this exciting audio-visual package. Normally $15,255. Tonight, $240 from Sony Australia and Sale of the Century.
Nice little package there, isn't it?
Beautiful.
All good things. 2 watches over here.
Marilyn, time for a delightful double. These elegant ladies' and gents' bracelet watches were crafted in Switzerland from 18-karat gold. Normally $21,100. Tonight, $330 from Baum and Mercier.
All right. Now, also in addition to that, we have a trip to South America. But it's sort of too late in the week to be bothered about it. So let's go to the car.
Presenting a motoring combination in a class of its own. The elegant Calais features electronic cruise control and advanced air conditioning within its sleek design, while the dynamic Verena has the looks to match its efficiency with comfort, versatility, and easy access, highlighted by its clever design. The VL Calais and ML Verena are on the road at $40,332. Tonight, $515 from Holden, Australia's driving future. And an elegant addition to these superb vehicles, solid gold key rings set with 30 diamonds, valued at $4,000 from Bruce & Walsh Jewellers.
All right, 2 key rings for the 2 cars. The cars and the prize is $122,000. The cash jackpot is right up here.
Tonight's Sale of the Century cash jackpot totals $96,000.
And you haven't qualified for it yet. Long way to go, Marilyn, but if you want to, you can stop right now and take this beautiful swimming pool from Elise.
Marilyn, you'll be revitalised once you take the plunge into the swimming pool. This strengthened fiberglass pool is guaranteed for 10 years. It's Australian-made and includes a saltwater unit as well as installation. Normally $10,000, tonight only $155 from International Pools.
There it is.
I feel like taking a deep breath now.
It's good. It's good. The pool in WA would be great. We can move it there for you. Do you want us to?
No, I'd like to go on to.
Have another dash? Marilyn,
think
we'll be
she's
back.
good.
Oh, this is very good. Very quick.
And it's my brother's birthday today.
So, which one?
My big brother. He's 30.
Oh, Kim?
Yeah,
See you
Kim.
tomorrow night, everyone. Keep smiling, and bye for now.
Happy birthday, Kim.
Happy birthday to Kim. Happy birthday to Kim. Happy birthday, dear Kim.
This is a Grundy television production visual package valued at $15,255. Tonight on Australia's biggest bargain sale, we're offering a Calais and Marina valued at $40,332 for $515. All the prizes plus a cash jackpot of $98,000 for $700. Two of the incredible bargains.